Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Vice are being a bunch of cocksuckers, and I'm definitely mean that. Now, Jackie Evancho, the little girl who was runner-up to I forget the other person's name. 6 years ago on America's Got Talent. Well, obviously Jackie Evancho has gone far in her career in music, and she has one of the most beautiful voices I have ever heard. She's 16 now, but her voice is so angelic. It's amazing. So anyway, instead of Vice News congratulating Jackie Evancho for performing, or she's going to perform at Trump's inauguration. This is her second presidential inauguration she's performing at. She performed at Obama's in 2012. She's going to perform at Donald Trump's in 2017. And you know what? For a 16-year-old girl to perform at, who already performed at one inauguration, is going to perform at her second. Most singers or most poets or most marching bands only get that once in their lifetime. This is happening to her for a second time, and that's pretty amazing. And I'm not surprised that Trump's picked her because she has a great voice. But anyway, so what does Vice News does? What did Vice News do to her? Well, anyway, this is their headline title, and right away, this is why I call them cocksuckers. Tremendous loser and reality TV host Donald Trump picks reality TV show loser to play inauguration. First of all, number one, you could go fuck yourselves with that headline, because she is not a loser, number one. Number two, she's a great singer. I want to see who the fuck wrote this, but of course, it's written by anonymous because, the people that like to trash other people don't like, to leave their names at all. They like to be completely fucking hidden. Anyway, what does, the article say? Donald Trump has gone through a laundry list of performers from all corners of the music world to play his presidential inauguration ceremony in January, from white rocker Vince Neil to white rocker Ted Nugent, and no one would do it. Do you need to put the color of their skin prior to their names, you fucking racist? How would you feel if the article went like this? Donald Trump has gone through a laundry list of performers from all corners of the music world to play as inauguration in January, from black rapper Killer G to black country singer Darius Rucker. Yeah, you would be calling the article racist then. But no, since it's white people, okay, yeah, make fun of their, make sure that it's specifically known that they're white. Go screw yourselves. And no one would do it. The presidential-elect may finally found his artist, though, and it's not a certain rapper who wouldn't be named because fuck the guy at the moment. According to the Associated... Oh, yeah. Very professional, Vice. Yeah. Real journalists don't say, oh, yeah, fuck this person. No, real journalists don't do condescending shit like that. According to the Associated Press, 16-year-old pop classical singer Jackie Evancho will be singing the national anthem during the ceremony, and your first thought is a profound who? Really? I think everybody knows who Jackie Evancho is, you idiots. And number two, you want to treat her like a has-been because she's performing at Trump's inauguration? Wow, that's a low blow. And I don't need the money. I'm just saying that's a low blow. Um, the short version is that she lost a reality show several years ago, and you don't know her. Fuck you. Yes, most people do know her. You could Google Jackie Evancho albums on Google, and she has several opera albums out and several Christmas albums out, so people know who she is. Maybe you don't know because maybe you're into shitty rap music. But you don't know her. Yeah, I do. Most people know who she is. You know her because unconscious ubiquity in the lane of her and many others. Oh, she's unconscious ubiquity. Really. Opera music is unconscious ubiquity. Really. I'm sorry, but Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, uh, um, uh, Beethoven, Bach, Chopin, Antonio Salieri, they were all opera writers. They wrote operas. They were not only classical composers, but they were opera writers, and they're still known today. But apparently, since it's the 2016 type of argument person, you don't know music history to be criticizing opera singers. So you know what? Drive your car off a cliff. Evancho's story is American as it gets. She became a viral sensation in 2010 as as a competitor in the season of America's Got Talent. The 10-year-old singing professional operatic soprano was irresistible, and she took an instant star via Facebook shares of delight. Parents, the nation over. Though Evancho ended up only as a runner-up in the competition, her career as a middle-of-the-road adult contemporary singer followed the same trajectory as her similar talent show born predecessor Susan Boyle. Now you're going after Susan Boyle? What the fuck's wrong with you people? You say that Trump supporters are sexist, but you're on purposely going after Jackie Evancho and Susan Boyle because what their voices are shitty enough for you to criticize them? Is that what you're thinking? Jesus fucking Christ! Yeah, and Trump's sexist. Now I seriously doubt all those claims. Evancho's first EP, A Christmas Album, went platinum and broke records, including the achievement of having Evancho as the youngest solo artist to debut in the Billboard Top 10. 2 million albums have been placed in those lofty heights. Oh, so you know who she is, but you want to make people forget who she is because she's a 16-year-old girl performing at Trump's inauguration. Once again, who's sexist again? Evancho is definitely a who. No, she is not. But that's the point. So you know who she is. But you label her as a who. Not as an operatic female artist, but as a who. As if she didn't, break records like you said she did. People love the literal stocking stuffer artist. The critical establishment doesn't even consider, but the ones that will always regularly move albums. She's not a stocking stuffer artist, you fucks. She is not. She has done international tours. If you care to look up the website, which sponsors where she's touring, she tours around the globe. So she isn't a stocking stuffer artist. Physical ones too. There is likely more tangible evidence Evancho's existence in the home of the average un-Twitterized person than there is of Frank Ocean or Solange, unfortunately. First of all, I may be on Twitter, but I don't go on it as much. And second of all, why is it unfortunate I don't like Frank Ocean or Solange? I like Jackie Evancho. I like Susan Boyle. I like Barbara Streisand. I like Frank Sinatra. I like people who have voices that tell a story when they're singing the lyrics. Oh, so it's wrong for me to like Jackie Evancho, but you're forcing me to like Frank Ocean and Solange, whoever the fuck this group or person is. Jackie Evancho is Honey Boo Boo. She is Josh Groban. She's a maker of Middle American products to the core, and there's no more fitting performer of America's anthem for the president who so thoroughly played Middle America for his erotic whims. She's Honey Boo Boo? You're saying Jackie Evancho, who has more class than any 16-year-old out on Twitter as we speak, is Honey Boo Boo? What the fuck? You're literally picking on a 16-year-old girl for no fucking reason. She's Josh Groban. Yeah, she has a great voice. At least you're acknowledging that, but you're saying she's Honey Boo Boo. And first of all, she's not from Middle America, you idiots. She's from Ohio. Jesus, that's not Middle America. Of course, much like a viral YouTube video, this is all information that's easily dissolvable and probably doesn't matter in the end. First of all, look, doesn't matter if you're a musician, if you're a ballet artist, if you're a poet, if you're a singer. It doesn't matter if you're part of the Mormon Tabernacle Choir and you're asked to perform at any presidential inauguration. Yes, it does matter to people. It means a lot to them. For most people, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, an experience they never forget. For Jackie Evancho, this is her second time doing it. Most people don't get a second time at a presidential inauguration. Yes, this means a lot to the girl. But you're treating her like she's a pile of garbage. If you take anything away from this, just let it be known that the only person Donald Trump could get to play his inauguration so far is a random, albeit a random with success. She's not fucking random. You know what? You know what? This is my message to you, Vice. You are cancerous. You're sexist and you're racist. You're three things I despise. Cancerous, meaning in the sense of your work is pretty much cancer at this point. You're racist, meaning you have to specifically point out the skin colors of musicians because, you don't like their music. And you're sexist by forcefully picking on Susan Boyle and Jackie Evancho for no reason. You have no reason to make fun of them. They didn't say anything to glorify Donald Trump. They didn't vote for Trump. They didn't do anything like that. But yet, you're picking on a 16-year-old girl and she's not at the age to vote yet. And yet, you're picking on her. Well, you know what? This boils down to this. You know what? This definitely boils down to this. All the people that say that Trump and his followers are sexist need to look in a mirror. Because obviously, that's the most racist and sexist article I've ever read from Vice. See you guys.